A recent report revealed that armed groups in the Middle East, including Yemen, have weaponized water crises in their countries. According to the UN estimates, 3.6 million people will face disruption of access to safe drinking water in Yemen. This report has more details.
In Yemen, the urbanization of the war and the growth of non-state armed organizations have resulted in the weaponization of essential civilian resources. As non-state armed organizations encounter asymmetrical threats from their rivals, they have turned to the weaponization of water to promote their military and political goals by preying on weaknesses in water-stressed areas. Non-state armed groups in Yemen have attacked Gulf water resources in an effort to destabilize the coalition, escalating the conflict outside of Yemen. In March, the Houthis attacked a desalination facility south of Saudi Arabia with missiles. By deploying cutting-edge military equipment such as UAVs and precise missiles, the Houthis were able to take use of water resources outside of their own physical boundaries. Given Saudi Arabia's economic intentions to build desalination facilities along the Red Sea coast, targeting the facility further demonstrates the Houthis' capacity to interfere with crucial civilian infrastructure in a country that depends on desalination and lacks access to fresh water. Since 2015, the Houthis have surrounded Taiz and seized control of checkpoints, limiting roadways and humanitarian access as well as water supplies to Taiz in an effort to isolate and punish the local population for their resistance. The Houthis employed starvation as a form of collective punishment to crush resistance, but also as a negotiating tactic with the larger international community. Nearly two-thirds of the population lack access to clean water and sanitary facilities as a result of ongoing water shortages that have been made worse by the conflict. Landmines set by the Houthis to distract the coalition and the Yemeni military have also devastated water systems in Hodeidah, a heavily populated region and crucial port for humanitarian supplies. While landmines have helped the group's tactical goals by preventing forces from moving closer to the city, they have also devastated water infrastructure essential for the population's survival. In the absence of effective measures to counter the threat, non-state armed groups will probably continue exploitation of water resources as climate change intensifies water insecurity and makes access to water resources even more important in the region.